The American Healthcare Act just keeps trudging along, and in its crusade to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, 23 million Americans could lose their insurance and others will pay skyrocketing premiums. One congressman with a knack for public relations suggested Americans have to choose between a new smartphone or their health. But given the choice, wouldn't we all want better health than a new phone? I mean, with Americans becoming increasingly unhealthy and insurance companies upping premiums, healthcare's cost and access is a public health issue just as much as a political third rail. Doesn't personal responsibility demand more than merely fighting a monopolized insurance cartel and its political allies? Why not invest in your health for the price of an iPhone and stop preventable illnesses before they arise? Here are some mutually inclusive, non-exhaustive options to invest in. They are often simple and obvious, but require effort and dedication to achieve and maintain. Whether you rent or own your place, these quick fixes can dramatically improve your living environment and safeguard you against potential allergies, illnesses, infections, and general discomfort. Fix leaks and damage to roofs, walls, and windows immediately as they lead to the most harm, such as mold and pests. If you already have pests, take measures to rid them since they can carry bacteria and viruses. Replace old interior finishes as they may contain lead and volatile organic compounds. If you have a contaminated water supply, a reverse osmosis filter is your friend. Nutritional science is often contradictory, but some things everybody agrees on, like dark leafy greens, which can even blunt the cancerous effects of smoking. And if you live in a food desert, just sprout your own. Sprouted greens are just as nutritious and only require bulk shipments of seeds, jars, and some diligence. Likewise, you can get dry herbs and spices delivered to your door. They are some of the best bang for your buck for much needed antioxidants. It also wouldn't hurt to supplement 2 essential nutrients, B12 and DHA, which your diet may or may not provide. Personal hygiene is your front line against all infectious diseases, but most people slip up one way or another. Dental hygiene is paramount since dental has never been covered. Invest in an electric toothbrush. The cleaning power is order of magnitudes better. Flossing is also a necessary evil. Beyond teeth, you need all forms of soap for the rest of your body. Just washing your hands regularly helps to prevent the spread of germs and communicable diseases for you and others. We're not talking about Howard Hughes levels of OCD, but it wouldn't hurt. This is really a freebie, and it should not only save your health, but your wallet too. Cigarettes and alcohol may help with stress in social situations, but they take an undeniable toll on your body and your finances. Illegal substances also put you at legal risk, and there's very little quality control. With all of these vices, less is more when it comes to health, and if any of them become an addiction, always seek counseling. Regular exercise isn't debatable. No need to overdo it, but you gotta do a mix of anaerobic and aerobic exercise. Joining a cheap gym gives you good access to a variety of exercises, but you can also buy some free weights and a chin-up bar and do strength training at home. A comfortable pair of running shoes is all you need for aerobic exercise. A bike is better if you're overweight since it's friendlier on the joints. It helps to incorporate exercise into your daily errands like replacing driving with walking or biking. Boredom, loneliness, and detachment are just as lethal as anything physical. The fact that Chernobyl residents live longer in their nuclear wasteland than in relocated Soviet blocs tells you how much community and a sense of belonging matters. Take the time and money to reach out to friends and strangers. You'll be helping yourself and those around you. Why not turn other suggestions into group activities? You could help organize community renovation initiatives, neighborhood gardens and kitchens, potluck events, and exercise groups to uplift a whole community. If Americans can become healthier and less dependent on coverage, premiums should drop for everyone. Insurance companies have incentive to provide affordable policies to as many healthy people as possible in order to offset the cost for those who need the coverage. They wouldn't want an unreasonable pricing situation where healthy individuals abstain from coverage and those who need it can't afford it. If they force everyone who's sick onto Medicare and Medicaid or bankruptcy, they will destroy the very cartel they've created for themselves, and even the staunchest conservative voter would consider alternatives to reduce public spending. This really isn't a solution for those actively seeking treatments for existing ailments. If you're already dependent on medical care, stay tuned for the next video. But healthcare begins at prevention, and recovery goes beyond hospital treatments. If we keep letting our bodies deteriorate through our own actions and inactions, no amount of private or public intervention can bring down costs, and America will just be the first of many countries spending double-digit GDP on doctors and drugs. Surely we have to take charge and do more for our own well-being. Let me know what you think.